on those two throws to Romeo on the 4th and 1 and the touchdown to Christian, are you like trying to place that somewhere, or are you just throwing that out, giving him a chance, hoping something good happens?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm throwing it to Romeo where I think he's going to be. Obviously, the one to Romeo, just kind of the coverage was telling me to go there to him, and threw it up, thinking the safety wasn't going to make a play, and he didn't. But good job by Romeo. It was weird; he couldn't really track the ball at first, and then was able to find it. But that was a great catch by him. So.
I know you take every game as they come, but just how's that personally satisfying a performance like this for you to kind of go toe-to-toe with Mahomes and come out on top?
Yeah, it's huge. For me personally, it's just obviously I've had this game, circled for a long time. It's my first start. Obviously didn't play how I wanted to the first game, so being able to see these guys again and get the victory is huge. It was just a great team win tonight. Everybody just balled out. So, but it was an awesome win.
Jordan, going back to the passes to Romeo and Christian, can you just talk about kind of the cat and mouse game between you and Spagnuolo and whether he was going to send it all at you and just how you played that, reacted to it all on those two plays?
Yeah, you just got to, with this defense, you never know when they're going to bring it. They do a really good job disguising their stuff, so you kind of always got to be alert for it, try and pick up on the little tells, the little keys. But yeah, on that one to Christian, they did end up bringing it. We got to a protection that picked it up, was able to give me enough time to just kind of buy some time and let Christian work and put it up for him, and he went up there and made a great play.
You said the coverage on that 4th and 1 to Romeo was kind of showed that you should throw it there. What did you see? What was about the coverage that showed you that? And obviously they're bringing it, right? So how's that calculating your mind getting rid of the ball?
Yeah, we kind of have like a 3-level throw, and number 2 ran a shorter out route. I felt the safety kind of grabbing him and kind of let Romeo go. So I just put it up there, and yeah, the safety he wasn't able to get back to that play. But yeah.
Jordan, you have 3 touchdown passes tonight, all against blitzes. I think you're like 8 touchdowns, no picks in the last, I think actually all season against blitzes. Why are you guys so much better at that now than maybe, I know 2 years ago was a long time ago, but why are you so much better at that, do you think?
Yeah, I think for me personally, it's just being able to see this stuff. I've got more reps, I'm more comfortable. Understanding where I need to go with the ball. I think the O-line is doing a great job just being able to pick this stuff up. It's not easy when they're bringing the all-outs and these blitzes, things like that. But they've been doing a great job giving me time. And then receivers, obviously, they're having awareness of when they need to be open and how long I got, and then just going out there and making plays. But it's definitely something we as a team have we've practiced. We know it's something teams are going to bring, and we got to be able to execute and go out there and make sure they don't do it again.
And then on the sack right after the 2-minute warning, you got to keep the clock running there. You're better to take the sack there just to burn more time, or was that not part of the thinking?
No, we ran a play. We were trying to get a shot over the top. They ran a coverage that wasn't really ideal for the play. Kind of played outside leverage on number 3, so we didn't have a great look at it. Instead of just forcing it, just take the sack right there, keep the clock running.
Jordan, you guys were 2-5, 3-6. It's easy to say, just stick together, win the next game. How do you guys keep this season from unraveling it even further?
I think it's everybody in the locker room. From the top down, everybody's just trusted it, stayed together. No one's wavered. Obviously, it wasn't easy at the beginning of the year. It wasn't exactly how we planned or wanted it to go. But everybody just stuck together. We just kept our head down, kept working every week, showing up with the mindset that we just got to take it 1 week at a time and know that we're not a bad team. We're a good team. We just haven't been able to finish these games. So I think everybody's just stayed together though.
For a while there, you and Patrick seemed to be going almost toe-to-toe. Well, how much are you aware of that during the game? Do you kind of keep an eye on the field when you're on the sideline? Okay, what's he doing? What are they doing? What's it like to be in that kind of situation?
Yeah, you watch that. Obviously, we went up, scored, and then they kept answering. So when you got 2 good offense, you're going against a really good offense. You got to continue to put up points, stay on the field, convert 3rd downs, and obviously finish with some points. But it's going to be a shootout. You got to try and put up as many points as you can, especially with the offense they have. Obviously, the quarterback they have, Patrick Mahomes. So our mindset was just go up there, put as many points as we can, help the defense out as best we can, and then obviously they got the huge stop at the end. So.
What does this mean? You guys have beaten 2 first-place teams now, back-to-back. Just what does this mean for you guys, and how are you guys feeling in that locker room?
Yeah, it's huge. We feel great right now. Obviously, those are 2 huge wins that we needed. But like I said, the main thing is we taking it 1 week at a time right now. focus on who we got, focus on how we can go in there and dominate that game. And obviously you see back-to-back wins, like you said, over some really good teams. So, you know, it feels great, but we just got to keep that mindset going, keep staying on this kind of roll we got right now.
Jordan, as of right now, you currently have the number 7 seed in the NFC playoff picture. Is the goal now at this point in the season to try and make that postseason?
Obviously, yeah. I mean, the goal is to make postseason. You know, we're going to take it 1 week at a time, try and just focus going one game, winning those games. But I mean, that's the goal, is to get in that playoff race.
Jordan, we talk week after week early in the season about slow starts. Obviously, not tonight. What's not just tonight, but what's gotten into you guys at the start of games where you guys have really come out cruising?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've just been deliberate about making sure we start fast. You know, there's been little things that we've changed during the week to get the openers out sooner, so guys can, you know, just have that mindset of exactly what plays we're going to do and how they're going to execute that. But I mean, I think it's just the mindset of everybody. We just know in the games we don't start fast. You know, we're playing kind of catch up, playing from behind sometimes. So it's been working. So just starting fast, but it's just the execution of the plays, guys making plays. Yes, I mean, it's everybody just coming out, start fast, make plays. But
For a while this season, I'm sure it was frustrating. You guys went through stretches where you couldn't get a touchdown in the first half. You couldn't win games, obviously. What's this team capable of now? You just had 2 massive wins in a row. What do you think this group's capable of at this point?
yeah, I mean, the sky's the limit. I'm not putting a limit on what we can do. I really think we're just getting better and better every week. Everyone's getting more comfortable, and we're just literally just executing better and starting fast. But I mean, I think this is a really good team, and when we play at our best, you know, we're a tough team to beat.
Jordan, what do you think of what AJ gave you guys in the run game tonight?
Yeah, AJ, I mean, he played really great. I mean, he ran the ball hard. Obviously, in the end of the game right there was some situation where the defense knows you're going to run it, and he was still able to put his head down and just get those tough yards. But, I mean, he's a warrior. He's going to fight through tackles, always make the first guy miss, and just get all those extra yards. So, I mean, he's just a warrior.
You mentioned circling this game on your calendar, remembering your first career start. Other than the win, obviously, what did you feel like was the biggest difference 2 years later for you tonight from who you were then?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. 2 years ago, I think just we weren't able to pick up the blitz and execute. Myself, I wasn't playing great and wasn't able to capitalize on those moments, and now I think we are. So I think just an execution standpoint, we executed a lot better tonight. We were able to put up a lot of points, which is great, which is something we didn't do in the last game. But I think just all around it was a great team win.
This makes those off-season film sessions, when you're memorizing that film, all the more gratifying for you?
Yeah, this is what you do it for right here, you know. Just diving back in the offseason, finding out the little flaws we have in our game, how I can improve, how everyone can improve. Those are the things we do it for, so we can get these moments and go and, you know, take advantage of a win like this.
Jordan, you talked a lot about execution changing. After that Minnesota game, I think you lost 4 in a row. You'd thrown 5 touchdowns and 8 interceptions over the last 5 games. What's changed for you? Are you more decisive, or how has your game changed to look like you do right now?
Yeah, I think it's just decision making, being decisive, playing fast, trusting my guys, and like I said many times before, these guys are just going out there and making plays for me, winning those contested catches. But it's so many things to tie into it. I think just to continue reps that we're all getting, the more comfortable we're getting together as a team, the unit, the bond, all those little things are tying in. But yeah, for me personally, I think just playing more decisive, getting the ball out fast, and just trusting myself, trusting the receivers and everything.
You know, when things aren't going great, the coach and the quarterback are usually the two that take the most grief. Do you think it looks, to the untrained eye at least, that there's more guys schemed open for you and there's more wide open throws than there were early in the season? Do you agree with that? And do you think that's a statement on what Matt's been able to do as he's figured out what you guys all do best?
Yeah, I think Matt and the coaching staff have been doing a great job. You know, the same thing goes for us, goes for them. I think they're getting a lot more comfortable, understanding, you know, what exactly we need to do, who we need to put in certain positions, and they're doing a great job throughout the week, just putting us in these awesome positions to go out there and execute and get guys open, attack the scheme. So they've been doing an awesome job, and you know, I think it goes both ways, you know.
I hate asking this way because it seems like that you're not confident before, but where is your confidence now compared to where was it the start of the year, especially after beating the teams that you just beat?
Yeah, I think the confidence for me is just growing. I got just every rep I get, every time I'm touching the field, I'm getting more confident, getting more comfortable in the pocket, and just making these plays that I make in practice. So the confidence is growing. I think the confidence in everybody in that locker room is growing as well.
Jordan, I know everyone was worried about where Taylor Swift was sitting, but the last time you guys played these guys, your mom had some pretty crummy seats. Was she here tonight?
Yeah, she was here.
She's sitting up a pretty good spot to see you play this way?
Yeah, she had some good seats. She was sitting in the suite, so she had some better seats than the last time for sure.